Smugglers usually use mules for the last stretch of the journey, where they reach the Golden Triangle close to the Thai border. Mules need less food than elephants and can walk much longer distances. Many parts in this area are controlled by the Shan, another ethnic minority in Burma that is still engaged in a civil war with the Burmese government. Sutin has to be equally careful here. The Shan collect high taxes as well, and if someone is unwilling to pay, it might cost him his life. Heroin and amphetamines are carried along some of these routes from some hidden jungle laboratories to the Burmese borders with China and Thailand. The smuggling of jade and heroin have been closely intertwined for a long time, but Sutin has never been involved in this business. On arrival at the Thai border, the jade boulders are handed over to the driver of a jade syndicate from the border town of Mae Sai. From here on, the Burmese jadeite is no longer an illegal commodity. In Mae Sai, there's no need to hide the jade boulders anymore. But the price of the boulders is tenfold of that in Burma. Apart from being a trading centre for Burmese jadeite, Mae Sai used to be a tourist attraction for the Golden Triangle and its processed jade. But these days, most of the shops are empty. Tourists don't seem to be interested in the Stone of Heaven. They don't appreciate its value. The designs of these finely polished jewels are mainly aimed at foreigners. But many shy away because they simply don't know enough about jade and cannot judge the value of the different color grades. There's also the problem of fake jade jewellery, which is on sale in Thailand. It often takes an expert to tell the real from the fake jade. Fred Ward, a long-time gemologist, is one such expert who can spot frauds in the jade trade. He often uses the facilities of Bangkok's Asian Institute of Gemological Science to verify the authenticity of jade jewels procured in the border areas. Using a spectroscopic analysis, you can tell the difference. By passing light through the stone, one can find out whether or not it has chromium in it.
This screen shows 3 separate pieces of jade, 3 separate jadeite cabs, and they're totally different. The top one is a natural jadeite, naturally colored. The next one is what's called B jade. It's bleached and dyed. First of all, it's heated in acid and bleached to get it as white as possible, and then it's dyed green by impregnating it with green acrylic. The line on the bottom one indicates that the stone has been waxed. This is considered an acceptable treatment. You just wax the final product to make it shiny, but the color has not been altered. So, natural, B jade, bleached and dyed, and waxed. I would never buy a piece of jadeite that was uncut, a pebble, a cobble, a boulder. I would want to see what's inside because so much can happen to alter the value of the stone. Let me show you a stone. This piece was sold uncut. Now if you look at the end here, it looks absolutely natural. It looks just like a jadeite boulder should look on the end. But when it was cut, look inside. Someone had cut the end off, had bored out a hole in the center, had filled it with green plastic, and then, this was before it was cut now, so only the end was used to drill in here. And then the end was covered with brown material to make it look natural again. And 2 spots on here, along the top, were opened up so that a bright light shining in here would reflect the green plastic inside, making it appear as if the interior of the stone was green. Here on the bottom, you see this window, which was polished right here. Again, a bright flashlight shown right here would reflect back green because it was seeing the plastic. So somebody was taken royally with this stone. This stone was brought into the lab in Bangkok for testing to see what it was. An x-ray was made and it was determined that there was a hollow spot in the middle. Then the boulder was cut in two to reveal what really happened and that someone pulled a shady deal.
Hong Kong, the center of the world's jade trade. This is where the big money is made in the jade business. All along the way, from the mines to the smugglers' trail and the petty traders, what they all made is peanuts compared to what Hong Kong offers. Here, profits in the jade business run into millions of dollars, but losses can be equally high. All along its way here, the people involved did not know the real market value of the jade that they were trading. It is here in Hong Kong where the wheel of fortune finally stops. Here is where the Jade Road ends. The jade market in Kowloon. To foreign visitors, it is the most visible sign of the jade trade in Hong Kong. Local jade connoisseurs meet here every Saturday on the lookout for some bargains. A wide variety of jade of different qualities from all over the world is sold here. Apart from Burmese jadeite, there's also nephrite from China and British Columbia on sale. The prices differ widely. Burma's imperial green jadeite dominates jade jewelry. No jade from any other part of the world can command $100,000 apiece. By comparison, green, white and black jewelry from South America rarely surpasses $1,000. The prices for jewelry and carvings made out of nephrite are even lower. Nephrite carving is often used for making inexpensive souvenir products for tourists. This magnitude of choice confuses many ordinary customers. Most Westerners associate jade with cheap green soapstone, which is manufactured in large quantities in China.